Now I have some pretty good news to report. My epaulet shark went missing pretty much the day of when I put this giant groper in the tank. I pretty much didn't believe that the giant groper had eaten the shark, though giant gropers have reputations for eating sharks, and this giant groper has already eaten a shark. I didn't really think that that was the case because the shark's way too big. So basically, if you look in there, you'll see the giant groper. You'll see his head poking out, and after 3 or 4 weeks of being completely vanished, the epaulet has shown up, and he's currently just underneath there in the cave. He is totally alive and he is totally well. He came up and ate some food today during the shark feeding show, and obviously I was quite shocked to see him in perfect health. So it appears that he's been hiding somewhere in the aquarium ever since we put the giant groper in the tank. So far the giant groper's been a bit of a fizzer because he doesn't come out at all. He just sits there in the rocks. He's eaten a little bit, but that's about it. He's fat enough, so hopefully he comes onto his food once he settles down. But my epaulet is back alive and healthy. Now there is a lot of place for the epaulet to hide, so therefore being in the tank was always a possibility, but it just seemed funny that we just couldn't see it, especially for that long, and especially it being as gluttonous as it is. Usually it won't miss feed, it likes its food. So when it was missing for weeks on end, we assumed it gone. Now I did look around the tank, the shop, wondering if it had jumped out and crawled off somewhere, but I did assume that if he did that I could have smelt him, because a 1 meter shark dead in the shop would definitely stink the shop out, and the shop doesn't smell. I also found it hard to believe that he was dead, because if he was dead I would think that a 1 meter shark, even in a tank this size, would have caused some ammonia and produced some waste in the water, which really wasn't the case. So anyway, long and short of it is I'm happy to have my epaulet shark back.